During their colonial rule in India, the Portuguese implemented a series of religious policies that had far-reaching consequences for the social and cultural fabric of the subcontinent. In this deeply analytical script, we explore the religious policies of the Portuguese in India and their impact. Policy 1. Promotion of Christianity. The Portuguese were driven by a zealous desire to spread Christianity. They actively promoted their faith, establishing churches and monasteries throughout their territories. Portuguese missionaries engaged in evangelization, converting locals to Christianity through various means, including persuasion, education, and at times, coercion. Policy 2. Destruction of non-Christian religious structures. As part of their religious policy, the Portuguese undertook the destruction of non-Christian religious structures, particularly temples and mosques. This act aimed to suppress indigenous religions and establish the dominance of Christianity. Many historical and sacred sites fell victim to this policy, causing irreparable damage to India's cultural heritage. Policy 3. Suppression of indigenous practices. The Portuguese sought to suppress indigenous religious practices that did not align with Christianity. They banned traditional rituals, festivals, and cultural expressions, often considering them pagan or idolatrous. This policy led to the marginalization of indigenous communities and the erosion of their cultural identities. Policy 4. Inquisition and religious intolerance. Perhaps one of the most notorious aspects of Portuguese religious policy was the establishment of the Inquisition. The Inquisition aimed to identify and eradicate heresy, targeting not only Jews and Muslims but also individuals suspected of practicing non-Christian beliefs. This policy fostered an atmosphere of fear and religious intolerance, stifling intellectual freedom and diversity. Policy 5. Cultural assimilation. Despite the oppressive nature of their religious policies, the Portuguese did leave a mark on Indian culture. Through cultural assimilation, aspects of Portuguese art, architecture, and language merged with Indian traditions, creating a unique blend known as Indo-Portuguese culture. This fusion, while complex, showcases the interconnectedness and resilience of Indian society. So what were the impact and legacy of these policies on Indian society? The religious policies of the Portuguese in India had a profound and lasting impact on the religious, cultural, and social landscape. They disrupted indigenous traditions, contributed to the decline of certain religious practices, and altered the demographics of the region. The scars of these policies still resonate in the collective memory of the Indian people. However, it is essential to acknowledge the resilience of Indian culture and the ongoing efforts to preserve and revive indigenous practices. India's religious diversity and cultural richness continue to thrive, despite the challenges imposed during the Portuguese colonial era. In conclusion, the religious policies of the Portuguese in India had a complex and multifaceted impact. While they brought Christianity and left an indelible mark on Indian culture, their policies of destruction, suppression, and intolerance caused immense suffering and cultural loss. Understanding this history helps us appreciate the strength and diversity of India's religious tapestry, reminding us of the importance of religious tolerance and cultural preservation.